Hi, and welcome to Podcast with Sprouts. Right now, today, we have with us Nitin from SMS-Magic. The name of the company itself has magic, and Nitin would definitely have some magical moments to share in their GTM journey. Thank you for taking out the time today.
Thank you.
We're at SaaSBoomi in Chennai, guys, and we have Nitin who would be talking about his GTM journey, what went, all the things that worked for SMS-Magic, maybe some that did not, and let's hear from him. So, Nitin, tell us something about SMS-Magic and your journey so far.
Thank you to have us here. So we started very much like a app, which put out the app, integrate with marketplaces. We got a lot of inbound because we were serving a need. Now, as we scaled, we got a lot of customers, and what has worked for us is not just kind of the inbound, but also referrals. So we focused a lot on customer success, and we got referrals. With that, we complemented by traveling. So we had a we have teams in India who are kind of hired to travel. So we travel from folks from India and kind of do road trips. In those road trips, we meet our customers and we also meet a set of prospects. So kind of building relationships, getting referrals. So kind of that is the old age kind of business philosophy. So we have kind of implemented referrals from online world to kind of physical world and build relationships. And that's where we have expanded. So that has worked for us, road trips and all. What has also worked for us is partnerships. So with partnerships, we kind of get to sell to one partner and they can distribute to 100 partners. And there are a lot of partners who want good product, good service.
Right.
So that is what we have excelled. And now a lot of partners refer business, and we have got that as a second growth engine.
Wow. So do partners also become clients?
Yeah, partners become clients. They start demanding, and kind of we have to kind of align to their roadmaps, their marketing strategies, and kind of where they are going. So they are like, so we have some kind of multi-million dollar kind of partners like Vonage.
Wow.
And some CTI providers like Aircall. So yeah, so in this world, kind of white labeled and embedding is a big factor. So I believe that's another channel. Like, why do everything yourself?
Right.
So it's the age of data and AI. So if you can make data way work, so like let anybody sell.
Yes.
And typically building from India, selling into US, you need a lot of partners.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a lot of partners in the US who are willing to partner with you because they know India has a pedigree in IT software, and we are known for our services model. So that kind of
Right.
works for us.
So is this partnership purely for selling, or is it like a product integration partnership that you're
So
talking
both.
about?
So our partnerships are more kind of value-added resellers and the typical software jargon. But these are partners who kind of put us in front of customers, but they also do a deep integration.
Okay.
And for them, it is like giving a complete communication solution. So if they are an email provider or if they are a calling provider, they would kind of offer a multi-channel suite. So they call us like a omni-channel provider. So in
Wow.
that sense, we pick a use case, we network with these partners. Typically, it takes a few quarters to kind of get used to.
Okay.
Probably another few quarters to integrate, and we
Wow.
see the few first customer probably at the end of the first year. But yeah, we start seeing say regular customers in second year, and kind of
Wow.
that's
So
a deep
partnership, once cracked, that basically starts getting you clients and customers faster then.
Yes.
That's very interesting. You talked about AI, that this is the
Yeah.
age of AI.
Yeah.
How do you see AI impacting SMS-Magic, and what is going to change with AI? How are you using it?
So a lot of our customers have told like you do messaging, so AI is very natural to you because it is about conversation, and conversation AI is a segment by itself. So a lot of our customers come and ask, okay, what are you doing in AI? So with AI, we are still kind of in early stages of adoption of AI and also building our roadmap. But we are rebranding the company to be a conversational AI solution.
Wow.
And we are going to be called Conversive. So we are rebranding from SMS-Magic to Conversive. So it's about powering AI based conversation. So we want to offer, while we offer AI, we also want to offer our agent productivity tools to do conversations and kind of take over conversations from bots and all. So we believe in personalization plus AI. That's our game with AI. But yeah, you will see a lot of AI in our thing. So even if you don't have somebody to answer, the AI will answer for you.
Yes.
And you will run campaigns, have AI answer the conversations that generate, and then have people take them over. So there are those use cases, and we are seeing across the world with the economic slowdown and all, people are very cautious in hiring. and that's the bane with the software world, right? If you want to sell license, there are not enough users. So I think usage based pricing and AI and automation have been the theme.
Right, right. Absolutely. I think this is a very brilliant point. We're moving towards the Gen AI piece, and contextual and conversation is with AI like it's a human being only chatting
Yeah,
with you.
yeah.
That is what is needed. So, what does your GTM tech stack look like? You did talk about road shows and everything. How do you plan anything to do with outreach? Like, do you have tools for doing that? Any tools that you use for your marketing and overall GTM?
Absolutely. Look, we call ourselves CRM guys. So
Okay.
we are the CRM guys and we power conversations from the CRM.
Yes.
So believe in having a good database, starts with a good database and a good customer segmentation. Uh, have kind of code it. Even if you have ICPs, grade your ICPs, identify your personas, all those titles. So have that language within your team and also kind of develop it in your in your CRM database, be it HubSpot or Salesforce. So we use both.
Okay.
We use HubSpot and we use Salesforce. So HubSpot is more like the top of the funnel, and Salesforce is the sales pipeline.
Yes.
So we use both. So kind of have a good database definition, and then kind of use kind of build more templates, build ABM programs. I think it is important to have a ABM tool in your journey because if you are selling anything above say 10,000 or say $20,000 per annum, then you have to have a target. So like I have this list of 1,000 people who will take my business to the next level, and this is the value I'll offer. Now nobody buys in a day. Like
Yes.
people research and people want to be convinced, they want references and they want to see it working, they don't want to commit contracts. And in that case kind of ABM is the way to go because you know these are the accounts and you need to get into their shortlist first and then they need to use you once.
Right.
So kind of using all those tools for kind of targeting, for identifying customers and then building the persona.
Right.
I would highly recommend all of them. So in our journey, we have used Bombora, we have used Apollo, we have used ZoomInfo, and we have used some ABM platforms as well. And
Very
we want
interesting.
to, yeah, and we want to try out Sprout as
Yes,
well.
I think when he said ABM platform, that moment, that very moment, I want to jump in and say, oh yes, so we have a potential customer and a partner for Sprouts, I would say. So would love to have that conversation. My last question is, any challenges that you faced so far while doing ABM? Like you mentioned, different countries, so it can be country specific. Anything you felt that was a big challenge for us? Something you want to share?
Yeah, so I think any ABM is not just digital. ABM has to be complemented by good people on the field. So, and this is a leaf I have learned from large companies like DocuSign, like Cloudflare, and all that. So you kind of they would recognize people by the name, and they are very well researched. So that's not how kind of I see Indian players do.
Yeah.
So our research is not as good, as profiling is not as good. So kind of complementing that kind of ABM strategy with right people on field. That's and hiring from India in the US is a challenge for Indian SaaS companies.
Yes.
So that's something that we are trying. Hopefully, we'll succeed in this year. We have a good team in the US. I would say with senior folks around which we can build those things. So kind of getting good field team is very critical to ABM.
And that's a challenge. Hiring is a definite challenge. So that's a really nice session. I truly enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Nitin, for taking out the time. And thank you, our lovely audience, for listening to this podcast.
Thank you. Thank you.